When I was like a kid, I looked up on the internet how to flirt because I was aware of that concept, but I wasn't sure what it was. And I could not get a clear answer, so I actually wrote it out for you guys. A simple formula that I use, and it works really well. It's really simple, really clear, and I think it's going to level up your relationships. You're watching Better Relationships with Nick. The point of this channel is to help you have better relationships, all sorts of interpersonal relationships. They could be romantic, it could be with coworkers, it could be family relationships, it could be relationships with business partners, whatever it is, okay? My goal on this channel is to help you have better relationships, better interpersonal relationships, and increase your social skills, okay? This is something that with the digital age we've lost, okay? And we need to get back on our bullshit as humanity and use our people skills, okay? So, flirting is just being playful, okay? We're just being playful. And let me just describe this. This is an emotional state of playfulness. This has nothing to do with like what we're saying. It's about what emotional state we're in. We are in an emotional state of play. When kids are playing, and they're like fantasizing about like knights and castles and being a princess, they're playing, okay? And as a human, when we grow up, we lost this, okay? Life gets too serious, and basically what's happening here is we need to get back to our roots, our childish-like behaviors. And flirting is just being playful, okay? So if we think about this real quick, I think the best relationship advice and that pertains to this is very simple. It comes from a song probably like 50 years ago. Girls just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun, and that is exactly the key here, okay? So let's talk about what it is not. So sometimes people think like, oh, I was flirting with her, like you go up and hit on her or something. Oh, I think you're so beautiful. That's not flirting, okay? And any type of thing where we're insinuating like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't pay to go on a date with you or anything. Anything like that where we're insinuating, please go out with me, or I'm really directly trying to indicate interest to you, this is not flirting, okay? Flirting is a game. It is a game. It is a game of role play and fun, all right? And the rules are simple, okay? Play plus dominance equals flirting, all right? It's pretty simple. There are three main ways we can do this. Number one, straight up lying. I love lying. It's really fun in a playful way. And let's just use this example right here, okay? If somebody says like, oh, hey, what did you do this weekend, okay? They are not in a state of play. So how do we get into a state of play? I just lie to them, and I'll just say, oh, you know what? Me and all my friends, we got together. We went to Walmart. We bought a bunch of ski masks, guns, and then we robbed a bank. And that may be like more of a dry humor type thing, but basically what I'm doing is I'm letting that person know I'm in a state of play. I am not in a state of seriousness. I'm in a state of play. So I'm lying to them about something. And that's my personal humor. You can use it however you want, but sometimes like, oh, hey, I had a really productive morning this morning. I went to the gym, made some YouTube videos, did my dishes, killed 3 people, vacuumed my living room, and you just go on and do that. So what I'm doing is I'm lying. Like, hey, how old are you? 103. I'm literally just saying a lie, like something that is it has to be an obvious lie, okay? And that just lets them know that you're being playful, okay? Number 2 is role play. And role play is like some sort of like, I guess the way we would describe this is when you're having a conversation and you're just like when you were kids, like role playing like cowboys and Indians or whatever it is, you are role playing a scenario, okay? So it could be something like, hey, just want to let you know I am opening a strip club and you are gonna start on Monday. All right. And so what we're doing is like we're making a fake scenario. And the point is the dominance here. You need to indicate that it's not please go out with me. It's basically you're prize framing yourself. Okay, so that's how I would describe it. You prize frame yourself, and that just indicates to the other person that they are that you are the prize, not them. Okay, so we're prize framing. So role play could be any sort of different things. It could be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to give you a write up, pretending to be their manager, anything like that. Like, oh, any sort of um, any sort of role where maybe it's like you're their boss, you're generally the boss, like, or some a boss employee relationship, or you could even role play like a husband and wife situation. But basically, what you're doing is you're just making a fake scenario and acting. You're just acting, okay? You're just acting, and all you're doing is we're gonna forget about what's happening in life, and you're just gonna start acting. And then the last one is insinuate interest indirectly, okay? And insinuating interest indirectly is pretty much like this, okay? Instead of saying like, oh, I'm so attracted to you, okay? What that would be too direct. What we're doing is, I'll give you an example of something that I said. Somebody had said, oh, I sleep in really late and I get up like 20 minutes before I gotta be at work, and I just quick hop in the car and go, okay? And then to that, which I would say, in this scenario, this is what I said, like, really? Like, how does somebody look this good after only waking up 20 minutes before their shift? And so that's pretty much the gist of what I have to communicate here. Lying, role play, and indirect. Insinuate interest indirectly. Okay, it's all we're in a playful state. We're in a playful state. We are directing the interaction. We are the prize, and we are just having fun. It's all about having fun. It's not about getting the phone number. It's not about, oh, if I flirt, then I can get a phone number. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with the fact that we're having fun.